Hey everybody, it's Brandon Lindsay, and today what I want to go over is how much I spent to start my own trucking business with my own authority. One of the first things I did was I actually created an entity. I formed an LLC here in Indiana, and the cost for the LLC is $100. Next was getting the employer identification number. That's from the IRS, and that doesn't cost anything. Now, I had to move on to actually apply for my authority. And one of the first steps in that process is actually submitting the DOT and the MC application. The filing fees to submit that application is $300. Next is the BOC3 filing fees. That's $30. Now we're moving on to the equipment. So my truck, I only have $500. That's the amount of money that I put down for my truck. I bought a dually truck, and that truck was actually about $59,000 is what I paid for it, but I only had to put $500 down. Next, I had a trailer. The trailer was about $12,000. Didn't have to put anything down on the trailer, so that's zero. Next is the commercial liability insurance. That's about $1 million worth of coverage, and the down payment for that insurance was $2,504. So at that point, I have all the paperwork in, and now I'm waiting to receive my operating authority from the DOT. So it took me about 25 days once I submitted that application to actually receive the letter granting me my operating authority as a licensed motor carrier. So now I got my DOT letter granting my operating authority. Next, I got the decals. The decals are the magnets or the stickers that go on each side of the truck that list the company name, the DOT number, and the MC number. Next is the UCR filing fees. That was $76. After that, it's time to get the plates. And that was $1,086 to get the plates for a year for the truck and the trailer. Now, the next thing is the IFTA. So because I'm a for-hire motor carrier going between states, I have to have a fuel license. And that fuel license application is $25. Now, another thing that you'll see is the 2290. That's your heavy highway vehicle use tax. Because of the way I had my equipment and the way I was running the operation, I didn't qualify, so I didn't have to pay for the heavy highway vehicle use tax. Next is the DOT inspections. Your commercial equipment needs to be de-inspected. It was $85 a piece to get my truck inspected and to get my trailer inspected. So that's $170. Next is the drug program. As a trucking business owner with my own authority, my trucking company needs to be enrolled in a drug program, and that was $300. The next thing is the supervisor training. As an owner of a trucking business, I had to have that. I paid $40 for that supervisor training, and I bought that training. I did that course through a website online. The next thing I have on here is driver screening and hiring. When you have your own trucking business, there are just some records and files that need to be maintained for each driver. And I used a consulting company, a compliance company to help me out with that and keep track of that. And they charged me about $137 per driver to keep up with that paperwork. The next thing is the actual ELD. That's your electronic logging device. I use a KeepTruckin device in the truck, and that was $160 for that ELD. The next thing is the trucker GPS for the driver. That costs $427. And then the next thing I have on here is like your fire extinguisher and other miscellaneous supplies. That was $1,254. That's fire extinguisher, that's chains, straps, tarps, or any other supplies that I had in the truck. And that's how much that cost me. And the next thing on here is the load board. So I was running over the road, so I was using the load board to find loads. And one of the load boards I was using, it was $35 a month for that load board. So The total of all those startup expenses are $7,217. Now, that may not seem like a lot of money, but you have to keep in mind that I have a truck note that's $59,000 and a trailer note on and the trailer was $12,000. So I also have an equipment payment of $1,135 per month. So $7,217 to get started, then with the monthly equipment payments of $1,135. So that's just a quick video on how much it costs me to get started in trucking with my own authority. If you have any questions about any of this or need to know about how to get started in trucking with your own authority, or just about getting started in trucking, you can check the description box. I do offer consulting and coaching, and also check the description box for any other services that I may offer as well. Now, if you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, and thanks for watching.